The Edward Scissorhands house. Now, Fester, you've lined up the Edward Scissorhands house owner, right?
Yeah, Joey.
All right, are you going to call Joey now and get him on?
Yes.
Joey and Sharon Lacalzi, they bought the Edward Scissorhands house. Now, this is the home up in Pasco. It's just over the line. So it's the Pasco side of Lutz. And they have the home on Tinsmith Circle in Pasco. And this is where the Edward Scissorhands character played by Johnny Depp. And, of course, Johnny Depp, tremendously in the news for the last couple of months. And, of course, the huge trial. And, will he make a big comeback? So this couple, they bought the house. And this is the Edward Scissorhands house. This is where Edward Scissorhands, where he stayed with, was it the Boggs family, right? It was the Boggs family in the movie, and that's where Edward Scissorhands stayed. Of course, Edward Scissorhands was 1990 when the movie came out. And in September of 2020, Joey and Sharon Lacalzi, they bought the home for $230,000. They lived there, and they also turned the home into like an attraction. They turned it into a museum. And people would show up, even like unexpected. People would just like knock on the door. People would just say, hey, I'm here to see. Because there's a huge fan base for this movie. And, there's an even bigger fan base for Johnny Depp as a whole.
We've got a much bigger issue.
What's the issue?
I think our entire phone system died.
Are you serious?
Try to pull up a line. I couldn't do it in here, so I stepped out to Andrew's booth, and I couldn't.
Our phone system is dead.
I mean,
are you kidding me?
So I was trying to make the call from the phone that's right in front of me. I went to the back production studio. That line, but people can call in.
Hold on a minute.
I see like line one's ringing right now.
Yeah, people can call in, but we
can't call out.
We can't call out. What is our phone system is? My God, guys!
Don't say it.
I'm about to announce my retirement
from the phone system.
I just need a new studio with new equipment, and
so the phone system. Okay, I mean, I just want to make sure.
Don't throw it.
Yeah, I was going to say if you throw it, maybe it'll hurt.
No, I didn't throw anything. I dropped a pen.
What are you doing?
There's a pen here.
We were preemptively stopping you. I mean, not that you did it already.
All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me because I'm the technical idiot of the room.
People can call in, but we can't select a line to call out.
Okay.
What is going on here?
Send him a smoke signal to call us.
Can you call him on your cell phone?
Yeah.
And tell him to call us.
All right. Hold on. I'll send him a text message right now.
So they're, God, man.
Send one of those birds that hold the note under their neck.
We're trying to get a couple of people on the line, MJ.
Pigeons.
Yes.
Yeah, I have. I've got several things lined up here, and my phone system is dead. Hang on, I just unplugged the phone. So let me see.
But ours is dead too, so I don't know if that's going to do anything for you.
Let me see if it boots back up. Hold on a minute. Nah, phone system is like totally, it's dead. Our phone system is totally effed. All right.
R.I.P.
All right, can you call the guy on your cell phone? And, and this is going to prevent me from conference calling.
We had a whole thing planned.
I've got a whole segment.
We got a whole segment.
I got a whole thing planned here.
Are we being sabotaged?
Okay, you know what we could do? I could call. Were you going to call?
How about we find an engineer? Do we have an engineer that can reboot our phone system?
A train engineer?
Hello.
You said you were going to call someone else in and conference them in. I could call that person from my cell phone.
I'm not doing this on cell phone, speakerphone.
Hold on.
All right, so
our phone system is like
happens. Big deal. It's broken. It'll come back.
Who do you have on?
All right, hold on, Joey.
So we have him.
No, all the lines went black.
Oh, now the whole. Oh my God! Now the whole phone system went dead again.
So Joey just called in. I was talking to him, and
oh my God!
Isn't this fun?
What is going on here?
We may have to kick this down the road till tomorrow.
I might just kick the whole damn show down the road till tomorrow.
Joe, you can't do that.
All right, what do we have coming up next? Rock the Casbah?
No, listen, I got plenty. All right, okay, so
I just heard a click.
Andrew is telling me that our phone system is resetting.
Okay.
All right, so hold on. We might be back in business here in 30 seconds.
Oh, or 30 minutes. I don't need a countdown.
You know what?
This isn't a lift off.
You know, this might be a good time to say this. That,
Oh, God.
the phone system's back up?
Okay. I see some green lights.
They're not the truth.
Oh, good.
I had a semi-epiphany while I was scuba diving with Julian in the Maldives.
When you saw the whale?
Oh,
No, just in general. And
an epiphany.
I'm starting to think that I maybe want more free time to enjoy my life.
That's all right, Ted. You still have us.
Yes.
Ted.
All right, the phone system is back.
All right, hey, we got people calling in.
Oh, my God. All right, so Joey's on line 1. All right,
Joey?
so we have Joey.
Hold on, Joey. Hold on.
All right, folks.
We got Joey on line 1. Okay, good.
Thanks for bearing with us through live radio and our technical meltdown.
Aw, that was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
I like the excitement.
Hey, Joey, thanks for being patient and thanks for joining us.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
All right, so Joey, I just want to get the story straight here. And, of course, this is of interest in the fact that the Edward Scissorhands movie, a big cult classic, Johnny Depp obviously was in the news every day for a couple of months with the trial. Now, we did a story last week how all of Johnny Depp's memorabilia is going up in value. Post-trial, for instance, the contraption, the actual scissor appliance, the prop that he wore on his hands, that prop went for twice the amount that they thought it was going to go for. What was the deal? They thought it was going to go for like $30,000 and it went for over $60,000?
It doubled its value.
All right, so here's the deal. You own the house in Pasco, the Pasco side of Lutz, on Tinsmith Circle, and it was the home used in Edward Scissorhands where Edward lived with the Boggs family, right?
Correct. Absolutely.
Now, you guys bought the home in September of 2020. You bought the home for $230,000, and you turned it into a bit of a museum, and people were just showing up, and I know that it got to be a little bit of a nuisance. Now, are you guys still living in the house?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Now, you put it, and we spoke to you back in March. You put the home on the market for sale back in March for $699,000.
Right.
Did you have any takers? Was there a contract? What happened? Because you still have the house. What happened?
Okay. We ran into a crossroads where the whole world is donating their artwork and movie memorabilia, right? So we're on one income. We ran into a crossroad. So we wanted somebody with money or a team with money to buy the house and open up a restaurant, because this is going to continue forever. To open up a restaurant here in Lutz and store all the artifacts and the artwork so people can go there and enjoy. And like I said, we're just a normal family on one income. So, and we get stuff almost weekly now, and it's a lot of stuff. So we priced it at a price point to keep normal people, just normal, buyers away from the house, because it would just be a waste of time.
All right, now, have you gotten appraisal on the house? What is the house? It's a special condition because the house is worth one thing as a structure in this neighborhood and the type of house it is, but then there obviously is the added value, which is out of the ordinary. It's the extraordinary value of the house because it was a famous movie house in Edward Scissorhands. Now, you took the home off the market, and what's the status now? Do you still want to sell the house?
Okay. Like I said, we do not have the money to move the stuff into another location.
Right.
It's actually extremely, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do.
But why do you feel like you're obligated to have a Johnny Depp Edward Scissorhands museum? Why do you feel like you have to do that?
Oh, I was the dishwasher for the filming crew, so that's how I got the house. So I kind of understand, what people when they come here, they actually they cry, they shake, they can't believe they're here. So I kind of understand what they're going through. I was here during filming, so I seen, the excitement of having a movie being filmed in our area. So I totally understand.
All right, so what's the deal, though? So do you want to sell the house? If you get a big number for the house, do you want to sell the house?
Deep down, no. But we're on one income, and we cannot afford, you have to take care of it. You made a good point. This is a $350,000 home. It's just a normal house. But
the normal house of this type in your neighborhood, the comps put the house at about $350,000, right?
$350,000. But listen to this one. This will blow your mind. There's the Wizard of Oz. Then there's Cinderella's Castle. There's the Orca that was in Jaws. And the Millennium Falcon. I put all those in front of my house, but none of them are real. Where Edward actually lived in this house, like the Millennium Falcon doesn't exist.
Right.
They destroyed the Orca back in the 70s. That's a $25 million ship right now. They destroyed it. So,
I see what you're saying, that this house is real. It's not like some fake Hollywood movie prop. This is a real house.
Right. It's the closest thing we have to the Wizard of Oz, to the Orca, the Millennium Falcon, and Cinderella's Castle. She never lived in the castle.
All right, so listen.
What
I was going to do, I was going to conference call Andrew Duncan from the Duncan Duo. Do you want me to conference call him? Would you, if you could get a fortune for the house, would you want to sell it? If you could sell it for 2, 3, 4 times what you paid for it?
Yes, we can't afford the house.
All right,
we need to go to somebody with money.
All right, hold on a sec. Do you mind if I conference call? You've heard of the Duncan Duo? I mean, their TV.
Absolutely, it'll be interesting.
All right, hold on a minute. Let me bring in Andrew Duncan here. All right, I'm calling Andrew Duncan. Duncan Duo. Over $3 billion in real estate sold in the Tampa Bay area.
Good morning.
I guess you're listening. Andrew Duncan Duo. Andrew, I've got the owner of the Edward Scissorhands house on the line. Now, he had it listed. He pulled it off the market. Hey, Joey, it was on in March. How long did you leave it on the market before you pulled it?
It was on for 3 months, and then we actually just bumped the price up to $1 million just because of your show.
Well, I told him, Joey and I talked last week, and I was like, hey, Joey, everything Johnny Depp is now worth like 50% more.
Right. You're so dumb. Fester called him up and said, hey, by the way, you want to come back on? Because everything Johnny Depp is doubling in value at least. All right. So, Joey, is the house is not listed now, correct?
No, it's listed, but we changed it to $1 million last night.
All right, so wait a minute. Is it with an agent now?
It actually is listed, yeah, because I looked this morning when I was doing prep to come on, MJ, and it's on the market for $599.
Hold on, Joey. It's only on the market for $599.
I was told it was changed last night.
Sounds like you need a realtor who's a little bit more on the game.
I don't know.
It hasn't been updated on the website yet, but
all right. So wait a minute, Joey. So you're under contract with a different agent?
Yes, we're under contract with one of my friends from the gym from LA Fitness.
All right. Now, what does this contract say? Can you cancel it and get the Duncan Duo on the case?
Yeah, appreciate you.
I could. If it's with a real, I don't know.
Hold on. Hey, Andrew, am I committing a real estate faux pas here?
Yeah.
You're getting pretty close. You're walking a fine line.
Yeah. Awkward.
Awkward.
All right. So, what are your thoughts? First of all, what are your thoughts on the home? What is the added value to the Edward Scissorhands home above and beyond what the comps are for this type of house in Lutz?
It's really what someone will pay for it. You know, Tampa doesn't have, like he was mentioning, Tampa doesn't have a lot of these movie celebrity type homes. It's really common in LA where, you know, so many homes are used as movie sets and in TV shows, but here we just don't have a lot of it. So you're really looking for that one super fan that's got money, that's willing to pay above what the real estate is worth for the you know, for the memorabilia, for the nostalgia, maybe even for the possibility of any kind of reboots of the movie or TV series, because at that point it would become more, you know, more valuable and more kind of in media and mentioned. So it's really something you can't truly value. You're looking for one particular person and what they're willing to pay for it, because it won't appraise. That's the other problem is, you know, if you get somebody that's using a loan, it's not going to appraise because the objects in the home can't be added to the real.
So it's going to be a tough hill to climb to say to the appraiser and to ultimately the bank or the loan company, oh yeah. We're paying 3 times the price that this home should sell for because, hey, it's the Edward Scissorhands home. They might not go for that. Is that what you're saying? A lending institution might not go for that?
It's going to be cash or, you know, a hedge fund or something like that, or a media company even that buys it for some sort of future production or future show.
I agree with that. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, the real estate itself.
Here's the way I look at it is,
you know, in the 300s.
Somebody with like a team or somebody could buy the home, move all the relics into a restaurant here, like by the outlets over in this area, open up a restaurant, and you actually can go and visit it just like a museum, but sit down and eat the food that was in the movie.
And instead of knives,
they
give you scissors. Oh my God, what a brilliant concept.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sounds like a pain.
The thing is that you're getting something completely original, other than like a chain of you know, coffee shops. You're getting something that people are going to line up for and need this desperately.
All right. Now, when I asked Fester about this, Fester, you didn't tell me the house was. We thought the house was off the market and not listed anymore. I thought
I was under the impression from our conversation with Joey that it was off the market
and the listing was over.
That he wasn't currently under an active contract.
Right. So that's what Andrew. So that's what I thought. Fester had led me to believe that there was no active contract on the house, and now we find out there is.
Yeah, it's interesting because I had followed that. You know, I'm a movie guy, and I loved the movie, and I remember seeing when it hit the market. I don't know, in March, I want to say, I think it was like at $6.99, and I looked it up, and I remember looking at it one other time because we'd had a home seller, you know, kind of a couple blocks away looking to sell their house, and so I kept an eye on it, and when I looked this morning, I saw it was, you know, still, you know, on the market. But nonetheless, I mean, super cool house, and just it is unique opportunity. It's just going to be the right person finding.
It's the most famous house on the planet, right?
I don't know if it's the most famous house on the planet, but
that might be pushing it.
Yeah,
it's certainly.
All right, hold on. Let's back up. I had to fight 200 offers worldwide to live here. So think about that.
All right. So now you paid $299,000 for the house in September of 2020. Now, what is it, Joey? If you don't mind me asking, what is it about the home that you can't afford to live in it now? Are you not able to make the monthly mortgage payment?
No. Living here in a normal house is fine, but this house has the original popcorn ceiling from the movie, right? It has the original cabinets. It needs protection from fire, hurricanes. You see what I'm saying? It needs.
I think he's saying he doesn't want to damage.
Hold on, Andrew. Andrew, go ahead. Andrew Duncan, go ahead.
Yeah, I think what he's saying is because of the uniqueness of it and its, you know, kind of celebrity history, you know, when he says not being able to afford living there is basically like something, if you were to damage something, if it were to get a leak, if you were to, you know, put a hole in the wall, I mean, those are things that, you know, happen in normal houses that aren't a big deal. But when you're talking about basically like a collectible, you know, rare, you know, unique, original, you know, movie set in a sense, you know, anything that he does or a mistake that happens or a leak that happens or anything like that, he's caused irreparable financial damage to the asset.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. frightening. It's frightening if you own this house. It's absolutely frightening.
So, Andrew, could we get him in touch with like a sultan or some like ridiculously rich guy from like the Middle East, like some oil magnate who just buy this house to...
The Sultan of Brunei wants to buy the Edward Scissorhands house in Lutz.
You know, oligarch.
Is there an... That's my next...
For his agent, you know, that's obviously a path for his agent, you know, to get it out there to that crowd.
Okay.
And ultimately, I think you're probably looking at somebody. You know, I think the goal would be probably somebody from Hollywood, from LA, that would potentially repurpose it. I mean, the tough part is even though the movie is super famous, it's been out for so long that, you know, the number of people that are still interested in it are, you know, the audience is shrunk. So you're looking for somebody that's just a really huge Edward Scissorhands fan, or somebody that has a way to monetize the property and spin it off into other businesses, like you mentioned, either a restaurant or a reboot of a series or a TV series in the future that reboots. You know, Hollywood. We love Hollywood, but I think they reboot and rerun everything.
Oh, they do. There's nothing is new these days. It's all rehashed.
Why don't you look at the company
there's gotta be another Scissorhands at some point? You know, at some point there just has to be.
Hey, Joey, a couple of questions, and then I'm going to move on here. But Joey, what about turning it into an Airbnb at a really expensive nightly rate?
Okay, first of all, that is absolutely normal way to think, but if you own this house, you cannot go somewhere and sleep knowing there's people in this house.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Your original cabinets that Edward cooked in, you know, he cut lettuce on the cabinet. You don't want the cabinets catching fire because of an accident.
Yeah, I hear you.
Really like
all
that
right,
house.
so my plan. Let me tell you what my plan was, folks. I'm laying it all.
You're a big fan of this house, Joe.
All right, I'm laying it out here in that. Fester indicated to me that the house was off the market and there was no active listing and no agent. So what my plan was, I was going to bring Andrew Duncan on and see if you guys could work together and have, you know, one of our clients, one of our show sponsors, Andrew Duncan, DuncanDuo.com, you know, sell the house, but you're still with the other listing agents, which, Fester, you didn't tell me. I didn't know.
Well, hold on. First of all, I'm not totally boned up on real estate law. Second of all, when we spoke the other night, or I think it was last night, I think Joey said something along the lines of, there's a new contract presented to us and we haven't signed it yet, which led me to believe, you know.
We haven't. Yeah, we haven't.
So he was, of course, in March he was with somebody, but Joey said there's a new contract we've been presented with. We have not signed it.
So has the listing expired, Joey, or is it active?
No, it's active, but the price and the extension hasn't been signed yet.
Gotcha. Okay.
The upgrade in price.
All right. So you've juiced the house up to $1 million now
because of Fester.
Well, here's the thing. We struggle to get movie memorabilia appraisers here. Once we say that, they freak out and don't know what to say. Okay, the home is priceless, but we do need a number. Not from a bank. We need actual experts.
It's not the Home Alone house.
All right, so Andrew Duncan, I want to thank you for your expertise here. I thought I was going to be putting a deal together here, and then
like the worst barter ever.
We always do our research. So I had looked, and like I said, I followed the house, just knowing the market.
Right.
Nonetheless, super cool house, and obviously one of the rare films, you know, that's been done in Tampa. I think the only other one I can think of that's been filmed in Tampa that was even remotely decent, only because I feel like I see it on rerun all the time, was The Punisher, if you remember that.
Starring Fester?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My movie.
Yeah.
My movie.
The back of Fester's head can be seen for 2 seconds in The Punisher.
Actually, it's his fat rolls.
I'll show you the clip. Listen.
All right, guys, we'll follow the story. Joey, Andrew, thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
God, that guy really likes that house.
He does.
All right, so
hold on. Did I almost do
what's the faux pas? I don't get it.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to refer?
Yeah, if somebody's under contract with another real estate agent, you shouldn't come in and try to strong arm them and have them break that contract.
I think I might have been involved in a potential tampering issue.
Yeah, I'm sure that never happens in real estate.
Well, certainly not on the radio. MJ, Joey said he was in between contracts, which led me to believe you didn't have an active agent.
Right.
But
I've never seen the house. Is there cool stuff in the house?
So, Joey,
what's the deal? I've never seen the movie.
Hold on. Joey invited all of us to come to the house and watch Edward Scissorhands
in the house,
in his living room.
It's
that sounds safe.
MJ Morning Show movie night inside the
come
house.
Out dressed as Edward and stab us.
Now, Fester, I guess I'm not shocked that you didn't get me all the details. I guess,
I told you everything I knew.
What a dope. Just like I'm not shocked that